Hello, we're back. In episode 5, I said we'd be talking about the Invader port to PC, programmed in C using the Raylib game library. The Raylib library can be used for both 2D and 3D games. It's free, but you can donate to help continue its development. I have. Here's the Raylib website. I wanted to show you all the supported platforms and all of the different languages you can use with this library. Also, there are tons of examples to get you started, and the documentation is amazing. As I said, we'll be looking at Invader in C. So these are the supported platforms. We'll be looking at the PC version programmed in C. We also have Linux, Apple, Raspberry Pi, Android, and web, HTML5. It can be programmed in C#, Python, Lua, Rust, just to name a few. It also has a built-in physics engine. So let's take a look at the game now on my PC. I've exported an executable here in this folder. This also contains the source files as well. Sound and sprites. So there it is, pretty much running like you've seen it on all the other platforms. Invader on the PC using Raylib, programmed in C. I'm not sure why I used the 8x8 sprites in this. I should have been able to support a larger sprite. Let's take another look at my project list to see what's coming in future episodes. Next up is Invader on the Commodore 64 in BASIC. I'll show a compiled version of the BASIC version for speed comparison. Then we have the Pico 8 version, created on the Raspberry Pi and running on the Raspberry Pi. Also in RetroPie, on the Pi, it's an emulator front end for Raspberry Pi. And Pico 8 version on the PC and various handhelds. Then we'll be looking at the actual game Bueno. We showed in episode 2 emulated on the Pi Gamer, and then Commodore 64 assembly version, for which I'm incredibly proud of. I never thought I'd be able to program something in assembly. That's it for now, as I don't want to give too much away just yet. I've noticed a lot of views, but no comments. I'd really like to hear from you if you stop by to check out the videos, so please take a moment and leave a comment if you have time. So that about wraps up episode 6 of my journey in game programming. Please like and subscribe and leave any comments or suggestions you may have that could make these a better experience. Next episode, as I mentioned earlier, I will be showing a port of Invader to the Commodore 64 programmed in BASIC and then compiled for speed using the Laser Basic compiler. Until then, bye. I'll talk to you next time.